Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Laura A Music Corner. I'm very excited to do this reaction today. I was looking through Tommy's playlist of covers that he has done in the past. And I was just like thinking, you know what? I want to explore something that maybe I want to venture into certain songs that maybe I would like to hear him do. And sure enough, I ran into this song. I am very much aware of the artist, Anastacia. I really admire her music. I know she is very famous in Europe. And when I last heard her music here in the States was like maybe in the 2000 era. Like she did the the hit single I'm Out of Love. And at the time, I was like really contemplating about divorce, my own personal divorce. So when I that song came out, that was my sign to walk away, and I was just like, "Yep, that's the one." And I've been loving her music. I love her soulful sound, and and also a lot of you know that she's also a breast cancer survivor. So, a lot of you don't know, I'm also a breast cancer survivor. So, just seeing her journey and her strength on getting through the disease and taking care of herself and prioritizing her body, it's been I'm so admired with her journey that she is so resilient in getting through the disease, and it has helped me personally getting through my share of illness that I've been through with breast cancer and other things that I'm going through physically. And so, yeah, I think it's a perfect time to do this reaction. It was like a calling for me. And I'll be sharing this video on my birthday because when you guys see this reaction will be on my birthday, June 19th. So, yeah, it's almost like a celebration because, yes, I paid my dues too. So it will be a first time reaction. I would love to hear Tommy's cover. It will be really fun and exciting for me. So yes, let's do this. I'll be reacting to Tommy Johansson's Anastasia's cover of Paid My Dues. I loved it. I loved it. I was just like, in my head, I'm like, Laura, remember, you need to add this on your Tommy favorite list on Spotify. I was just like, oh my God, I'm not kidding. I really love this cover, his cover. It's like something that I was looking for. I was just like, I wanted something fun. I wanted something really cool, and he did such an amazing job on this cover. And I was just like, I'm very satisfied right now. It's almost like I need a cigarette, and I'm not even a smoker. But yes, he did such a beautiful job, and he made it fun. It was just fun. It's very almost like empowering because I know her song. It's Anastacia was talking about her own stepping ground of like making it in the business, like she had to fight her way through it. And I know Tommy is going through it the same way. It's just like you are fighting for what you want to do and making your way through it and not letting nothing stop you. And I think this is so empowering of a music song that he did a wonderful cover, and I cannot imagine what other things I can find later on. But yeah, so I'm gonna go back. And like I said, this was like an impromptu search because I have a list of songs that I could have done reactions for, but I just wanted to do something like impromptu that I just figured, you know what, let's see something fun, something cool that Tommy has done in covers. So I'm really satisfied at this point right now. Alrighty, so I took it back. I'm gonna stop along the way. I'm gonna give you my thoughts on like how this cover of, you know, paid my dues. Tommy has done and what part of the music I enjoy the most. Okay. So let's do this again, and I'm sure you guys don't mind. I gotta say is this. I love how he was able to use this video technique. It's almost like he was taking it back in the early 2000 video making era. And I really like how he was able to capture like the video editing, like the video recording, like if you're using a camcorder, but just adding an element of like different effects on it, but almost making it like it was what I'm trying to say is like it was almost like if he was capturing the early 2000 era of video making in that time. Everybody's exploring the techniques of, different softwares and the editing style and creating these effects on it. So I like how he was able to capture that type of era in this cover. He sold me on the on the guitar right there because once I heard him adding that guitar riff into it, I was like, he sold me because I knew I was gonna enjoy this cover. I was just like, oh, I like the way he just started the music like that because usually you start. I think the original version you start with the keyboard, but I don't recall if it was that heavy of a sound on the guitar. But I just like the way he started this.
I've been knocked down, it's a crazy town. Even got punched in the face in LA. Ain't nothing in the world that can keep me from doing what I wanna do. 'Cause I'm too proud, too strong. Living by the code that you gotta move on. Feeling sorry for yourself, ain't got nobody nowhere. So I know well, I made it. I don't hate it. That's just the way it goes. I've done me.
And I'm gonna say this, and I had said this in other videos that he has done covers for. Yes, I love when he hits those high notes. There's no doubt about that. But I just really enjoy him singing in his normal range because there's so much soulfulness that he has, especially when he's singing in his normal range. And here he captures perfectly on how he is so soulful because yeah, like I told you, like when it came to Anastasia's voice for a white woman, when I first heard her on the radio back in the day, I thought it was a black woman. And then when you see this gorgeous blonde petite woman, you're just like, what the? You were expecting, a gorgeous black woman, but it happened to be a white woman with a very soulful voice. But with him, of course we know who he is, but he still has that richness in his voice and he is able to capture the soulfulness of his voice, and just singing the normal range is just really shows the talent that he has. Okay, he was very subtle on that one because, that part would have been Anastacia. Like this part right here. I love that how he added that really sleek. See, I'm gonna add this as the screen. I really love it.
Got another thing coming cause I have a mind and the thought I better let you know I'm no punk, I take you down. I don't give a damn about who's around. That was just fun to know. So hey, no, say I make that's just the way it goes. I done made it through, stand on my own to pay my dues. Yeah, try to hold me down, you can't stop me now. I pay my dues. Took so long to get me here, but I won't leave in fear. Are you trying to steal my child?
I love this part because it's almost like he brought his voice a little bit an octave lower than the range he normally sings. And it's just like I really enjoy how he is, like I mentioned before, he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone when it comes to playing the different ranges in music. And here he really knew how to play this part very well and even singing it. Because again, like I mentioned before, I just love how he has this richness and like this rawness of his voice. And it's just like you don't have to hit like these gigantic high notes to be, a star. And you could hit the normal ranges and even a little bit lower, and you will still achieve the success that he has. And he knows how to really get out of the comfort zone and just play with the different ranges of voice, and he knows how to work it because honest to God, I've never seen anybody that's young able to fluctuate from different range of his voice, because I've seen younger people that are singing stuff that he sings, but sometimes they just stick with the high and never explore on the other ranges lower, and sometimes you're just like, you just because you could hit a high note doesn't mean you could always maintain the high note. I think it's always good to play around the different voice range and really test the instrument of your voice and just create the music, the way you want to create it. But it's just, have fun with it. And so that's what I love about him. He knows how to have fun with the music.
First, they wanna build you up, and then they tear you down. It's a struggle, trying to
I didn't want to stop towards that part there. He hit those notes really beautifully, but I just love how he ended, like almost like almost subtly he ended down, but just adding the guitar, like almost adding like a blues effect into the metal part. It was really beautifully done because most people wouldn't even know how to end certain music, but he really captured the song really good. He definitely had a you could tell he had a great time even doing the filming. And just I'm just gonna say this. I'm very impressed how he is able to really like work regarding to the video. He worked really good on that video editing, adding the effects to it, and as well as playing the music and just really capture the music as it should. But he just added that little element of the metal, which he knew how to find the perfect touches into it. He could have overdone it, everything, but he didn't. There was just subtleties on different areas that he added, and he knew how to capture those areas and just play with the music, not against it. Because I've seen some covers that people will play certain covers of certain songs, and I've seen like, other unknown bands that I've seen in the past and how they tend to just like it feels like it's too forced. Like you trying to change the music in a way that is too like it's almost you're reinventing the whole music but very differently, and it just doesn't, for me it doesn't gel. And with Tommy, he knows how to do these covers, but he knows how to add that little element of change, but not changing the construct of the music. So I really, that's why I love to do these reactions, because I find it really fascinating how talented of a musician that he is, and just be able to capture those songs that we all love by in the past, and just have a sense of fun with it, and just almost become lighthearted again. And yeah, I I can't wait to do more, reaction covers of Tommy. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just like you know what? To me, I just love how this young man has changed my head on how he is able to build his career. And like I told you in other reaction videos that I've done so far, that I just can't wait to see how he is going to evolve in his own right, in his own music, either with Majestic or something on his own in the future, because there's so many revolving doors for him, and he has, the capabilities to succeed whatever route he decides to go next. And yeah, it's gonna be a fun adventure. I hope that he stays clean and sober as long as he can, because you know what? Sometimes the music business is a little rough too, and unfortunately, I've seen, like I mentioned before, other artists lose their way in the process. So we will just hope and pray for him that he continues journeying his life in his career in the positive direction. So, anyway, so that is the end of my reaction. If you guys enjoy this reaction, you guys know what to do. If you are new to the channel, you're definitely welcome to subscribe. And I will catch you guys soon on the next music reaction. Bye.